She's a master soul healer and a teacher from the Tao Academy of Canada, a lineage holder of Konin, who is a goddesses of compassion, is certified to offer crown chakra healing and blessings. Jennifer Master is a soul, mind, body healing transmission practitioner, calligraphy healing practitioner, pranic healer, crystal healer, psychotherapy, spiritual healing, divine communicator, and much more, including Akashic record reading, tarot reader, and more. Master Jennifer has been on the spiritual path for last 30 years and has spent time purifying the soul, heart, mind, and body, aligning and harmonizing from within. Master Jennifer believes that the purpose of life is to serve others, is to make them happier, just like her, and healthier. By empowering people to promote good health, transforming negative emotions and mental blockages, transforming all aspects of life, including relationships, growth in finance, business, intelligence, and more. And she has been helping people for now 3 decades, clearing their blockages and negative beliefs in terms of health, wealth, and relationship. Over to you, Master Jennifer. Would love to hear your practices, your learnings, and your association with, of course, our Guruji and Manoj also. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Divine. So please close your eyes and let us do a small invocation. For that is how I'd like to start. Dear Heaven, Mother Earth, planets, stars, galaxies, universes, Tao saints, holy saints, divine saints, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, archangels, holy angels, healing angels, divine angels, lamas, gurus, and kahunas, our shifus, our spiritual masters, our spiritual teachers, ascended masters. Please, 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 in your hearts and souls, do a small prayer to your Ish Devta, Ish Devi, and connect with them deeply and say, thank you so much. Thank you. We love you, we honor you, appreciate all of you, all gods and goddesses of all dimensions, all frequencies. We love you, honor you, appreciate you, bow down to you, all ascended masters. We love you, honor you, appreciate you, and bow down to you. We are very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Tao. Thank you, the Source. With a big smile on your face, please, all of you, open your eyes. Wonderful. Basically, what I like to teach, जो मुझे पसंद है सिखाना, वो है सिर्फ आत्मा ज्ञान. और आत्मा ज्ञान कुछ बोरिंग नहीं होता है. It's very interesting, believe me. लास्ट जब मैं यहाँ आई थी तो हमने फॉरगिवनेस पे बात की थी, ग्रैटिट्यूड पे बात की थी, हमने 5 एलिमेंट्स पे बात की थी. आई रिमेंबर द सिनर्जी विथ यू मनोज जी. इट वाज वेरी नाइस. एंड आफ्टर दैट मैं अराउंड 25 to 30 people connected with me. उसके बाद हम लोग ने सोल कम्युनिकेशन वर्कशॉप किया. उसके बाद बहुत SSY के लोग मेरे पास आते रहे बिकॉज पीपल आर लुकिंग फॉर समथिंग. कुछ तो है बात, कुछ तो दे आर सर्चिंग. कोई तो चीज है, कहाँ तो सुकून ढूंढ रहे हैं और बाहर ढूंढ रहे हैं. बट गॉड इज वेरी काइंड. डू यू नो दैट? जो परमेश्वर है, परमात्मा है, जो भी नाम दो आप, डिवाइन इंटेलिजेंस, अवेयरनेस, व्हाटएवर, हायर सोल, जो भी नाम दो, आपको पता है हम सब जब बॉर्न होते हैं हमको सबको 2 गाइड्स मिले जाते हैं. वी ऑल गेट 2 गाइड्स. डू यू नो दैट? डिड एनी वन ऑफ यू नो दैट कि हमें सबके पास 2 गाइड है. ऑल वी हैव टू डू इज कनेक्ट विथ आवर गाइड्स. जब हम हमारे गाइड्स के साथ कनेक्ट करते हैं और जब हमारी सोल लेवल हायर जाती है, सोल स्टैंडिंग हायर जाती है, जितने हम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आगे ले जाते हैं लाइफ में, तो हमारे हायर लेवल्स के गाइड्स आते हैं. देन जब हम बहुत मासेस को सर्व करते हैं तो हमारे पास 3 मास्टर गाइड्स दिए जाते हैं. तो हम सबके पास गाइड्स है. तो ये गाइड्स के साथ हम कनेक्ट ही नहीं होते हैं. जब कनेक्ट ही नहीं होंगे तो हमें कैसे मिलेगा वो गाइडेंस? वुड यू लाइक टू कनेक्ट? यस. बिकॉज ये जो गाइड्स है बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. जो एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं वही सही है. लेकिन कोई कोई लोग एक्सपीरियंस से सीखते हैं और कोई कोई लोग दूसरों के एक्सपीरियंस से सीखते हैं, और जो नहीं सीखते हैं वो मूर्ख होते हैं, करेक्ट। और जब इतने बड़े बड़े मास्टर्स ने लिखा है बुक्सों में, तो एक बहुत ही अच्छी बुक मेरे पास आई है। उसके अंदर ये लिखा है, हम लोग ने ये अनुभव किया है, एंड सिंस द टाइम आई स्टार्टेड कनेक्टिंग विथ माय गाइड्स, दे से जो गाइड्स होते हैं वो हमें हमारे अंदर के परमात्मा तत्व के साथ हमें जोड़ता है। हम ऐसे जुड़ने जाते हैं तो इट इज नॉट द कनेक्शन, इतना नहीं होता है, लेकिन इट इज द गाइड्स हु कनेक्ट अस। एंड इसलिए ये पॉइंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम हमारे गाइड्स के साथ हर रोज कनेक्ट करें। और टाइम कितना? दे टेल अस नॉट मोर देन 3 मिनट्स, नॉट मोर देन 3 मिनट्स। आजकल की भाग दौड़ की दुनिया में 3 मिनट्स तो हम निकाल ही सकते हैं, है ना? हाँ, 3 मिनट्स में कितना फायदा हमें, कितना गाइडेंस, कितना हमें सुकून। सो इट्स नॉट इजी टू नो, आई मीन नॉट नेसेसरी टू नो हमारे गाइड्स कौन है। आपको अगर सोल कम्युनिकेशन सीखना है तो हम फर्दर सोल कम्युनिकेट करके हम फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं हमारे गाइड्स कौन है। बट द मेन थिंग इज कि हमें कनेक्ट करना है दिल से, with your heart. Open your heart and believe in it कि we are connected. क्योंकि जो हम thought energy जब भेजते हैं तो वो होता है, एंड वो होते ही है। वो चाहते हैं कि हम उसके साथ कनेक्ट करें, क्योंकि उनको भी सेवा करनी है, उनको भी आगे जाना है स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में। हाँ, स्पिरिचुअलिटी कुछ ऐसा नहीं कि हाँ अभी हम स्पिरिचुअल हो गए, अभी हमें कोई आगे नहीं जाना है, ऐसा तो है नहीं। यूनिवर्स में जो क्रिएटर है हु इज द वेरी डायनामिक, वो तो क्रिएट करते ही जाता है। तो आगे 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 कितने पड़ाव है हमारे, बहुत है। तो ऐसा नहीं कि हाँ मैं अभी एनलाइटन हो गया, मैं मास्टर हो गई, अभी आगे नहीं जाना है, ऐसा नहीं है। आगे हमेशा जाना है, आगे हमेशा छोटी छोटी बातों से हमें और डीपर जाना है और डीपर कनेक्शन करना है। एंड सारी बात कनेक्शन पे ही होती है। वो दिन मेरा फोन था, मैंने उसको चार्ज किया, चार्जर लगाया, और वो चार्जर का प्लग भी लगाया, स्विच ऑन भी किया, लेकिन मेरा फोन चार्ज नहीं हो रहा था। क्यों भैया? क्योंकि वो जो प्लग के अंदर का प्लग इन वो नहीं लगा हुआ था। तो कहीं भी अगर आपका ध्यान इधर उधर होगा और आपका अगर प्लग इन नहीं होगा तो यू विल नॉट कनेक्ट। सो दिलो जान से ये वी आर ऑल डूइंग मल्टीटास्किंग, पर मल्टीटास्किंग नहीं अच्छा लगता हेवन को। हेवन लाइक्स जब आपका शेन ची जिंग, शेन मीन्स योर सोल, ची मीन्स योर एनर्जी, जिंग मीन्स योर मैटर, तो पूरा अपना पूरा अस्तित्व के साथ हमें कनेक्ट करना है। ओके, एंड विथ लव, विथ लव। ये लव क्यों? ये जो गॉड सोर्स लव है, जीसस एंड ऑल द असेंडेड मास्टर्स आए हैं हमें सिखाने कि भैया अभी गॉड सोर्स लव इज अवेलेबल फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू, which you can create. You are co-creators of this universe. लेकिन हमने क्या किया? जीसस को भगवान बना दिया। पर जीसस बोल रहा था कि ये जो गॉड सोर्स लव है, यू कैन कनेक्ट विथ योर इनर हायर सेल्फ, आपके डिवाइन स्पार्क के साथ आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, और वो गॉड सोर्स लव आपके लिए है। सो वी हैव टू कनेक्ट विथ दैट गॉड सोर्स लव, and every time when we have to choose something, we have to choose only love. Is that clear? Choose only love. So the God source love is very important, and all we can give our guides is love and respect and gratitude. क्योंकि उन्होंने हमारी सहायता किया है and दर्शन मार्ग किया है, हमें बहुत रास्ता दिखाया है, लेकिन do they ask? हमें थैंक यू नहीं बोला, हमें एक्नॉलेज नहीं किया, हमें ये नहीं किया, हमें वो नहीं किया. Do the guides ask you ever? It is unconditional. Can you imagine? कितना the सेवा कितनी unconditional है. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? So please close your eyes and take a deep breath. आंखें बंद कीजिए और गहरी श्वास लीजिए please. Imagine yourself standing on a hill overlooking water. There is no noise except that of the waves or the wind. Empty your mind of all thoughts and emotions. If the thought is negative, transform it into positive and bless it. Let it pass. If the thought is positive, just bless the thought and let it pass. Stay there until your mind is void of everything. Slowly imagine the veil of blackness approaching you and stopping a meter or so before you. If you cannot imagine the veil, then call for it. Call for the veil. So, dear the veil, please come. We love you. And the veil will come. Now stretch both your hands as in a welcoming fashion to your guides on the other side of the veil. You can do it actually, or just in your imagination, but keep your hands outstretched and wait. In a few moments, you will feel your hands being held. Stay there, be with them, offer your gratitude and love. Do you feel the joy in this connection? While you are in the state of joy, all fear will vanish about anything earthly, and you are bathed in love, which will provide you inner peace and wisdom about events you must face during your expression. Thank you, our dear guides. We love you, we honor you, and appreciate you, and bow down to you. We are ever so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. and gently open your eyes. So you have to do this only once a day. Very gently open your eyes. Come back slowly, very slowly. ये मेथड बहुत सिंपल है ना? कोई धांसू, नथिंग कॉम्प्लिकेशन, बहुत ही सिंपल, सरल, सोपा मराठी में बोलते, सोपा, very simple, very divine. I don't know how many of you felt it, but I could feel tingling in my palms. So how many of you felt the tingling in your palms? Yeah. And even sometimes people are not sensitive. उसका that doesn't mean कि आपके पास guides नहीं है या आप connection नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. करते रहिए, लगे रहिए. जब करते रहेंगे आपको महसूस होगा वो.
See, a lot of this, what Master Jennifer will be sharing, has shared also right now. Many of you will believe, many of you will not believe, and many of you will be neutral also. But all I request you, and that was my state was neutral, but I was very much open. So that openness is what we are asking you, that just be totally open. And when you're open to any possibility, then all possibilities open up for us.
Yes.
So if we are open to possibility, the possibility is open. If we are closed, oh, I know it, then nothing is there to be known. Okay, if you know it already, then there's nothing to be known because we have already blocked our possibilities. So being childlike, being openness, being just totally vulnerable is what the key in accessing these other energies. So with that,
Sure.
I'll just ask you, participate totally and just be open and you'll receive everything then. Okay.
और मानो के आपने कुछ फीलिंग नहीं किया, फिर भी ये 3 मिनट करने में क्या जाता है?
Right.
As far
Exactly.
as what goes.
Exactly. And put on your videos if possible.
Just do it. उस करने में क्या जाता है? उसमें कोई साइड इफेक्ट तो है नहीं. तो करो और देखो. ओवर द टाइम आप देखिए आपको क्या मिल रहा है. ओवर द टाइम यू विल सी देयर विल बी अ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. आपके सारे जो सवाल है, जवाब है, आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग में आपके गाइड्स देंगे. हमेशा गाइड्स को बोलने का ना, भैया आप बात करेंगे ना, मेरे अंडरस्टैंडिंग में बात करो. क्योंकि वो तो बात करेंगे लेकिन कोई हायर फ्रीक्वेंसी में नहीं करेंगे तो हमें समझ में नहीं आएगा. इसे बोलने का कि जो जैसे मैं समझ सकता हूँ या समझ सकती हूँ, वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग में आप मुझे मार्गदर्शन दीजिए. तो आप जब ऐसे करते हैं तो आपको कोई फॉर्म में तो मिल जाएगा. आप कोई टीवी ऑन करेंगे तो मिल जाएगा, बुक खोलेंगे तो मिल जाएगा गाइडेंस, या कोई फ्रेंड आके कुछ बोल जाएगा आपको. आपको गाइडेंस जरूर मिलेगा, बिलीव मी. अगर आप आपका गाइड्स का नहीं सुन सकते तो गाइड्स विल मेक श्योर कि आप कोई फॉर्म में तो वो गाइडेंस आपको देंगे. ठीक है?
We like to know some part of your journey, Master
Yes,
Jennifer. I mean, just brief.
I will. But what I would like to share more is this, that from 2020 I've been teaching I am that, achieving oneness with the higher self. और ये that is my pet topic. लेकिन the connection, the deeper connection only happened when I started connecting with my guides. तो मेरी journey तो lots to gone a very long way. Started with my husband's back problem, or which could not be tackled by the medical science. Operation करने के बाद भी it didn't seem to work out. तो I started learning hypnosis first, क्योंकि hypnosis कोई आके कर गया तो उसको थोड़ा फायदा हुआ. तो hypnosis सीखा. उसके बाद किसी ने healing दिया तो pranic healing सीखा. फिर pranic healing की टीचर बन गई. सारे facets of pranic healing सीख डाले. फट मीन्स. उसके बाद न्यूट्रिशन सीखा, काउंसलिंग सीखा. मीन्स जहां जहां इफ ही वेंट टू डिप्रेशन, मैंने काउंसलिंग सीखा. इफ उसका पेट का प्रॉब्लम था, मैंने न्यूट्रिशन सीखा. उनका जो प्रॉब्लम था वो एड्रेस करने के लिए आई जस्ट जम्प्ड इनटू ऑल दोस कोर्सेज. और कहाँ से कहाँ जर्नी निकल गई मेरी. बीच में हमारे जिंदगी में गुरुजी आए जो शिव भक्त थे. तो ही हैड इनिशिएटेड मी इन ब्लू लाइट हीलिंग ऑफ द शिवा. और वो ब्लू लाइट हीलिंग से बहुत मिरेकल्स किए. आई ट्रैवल्ड विद माय गुरु टू अमेरिका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, बहुत सारे वर्ल्ड वाइड हम लोग ने प्रवचन किए, बहुत सारा कुछ कुछ किया काम. बाद में मैं सोल हीलिंग में गई. आफ्टर 15 years with that guru, I went to soul healing. वहाँ ट्रेनिंग ली मास्टर सोल हीलर टीचर की. वहाँ 12 साल बहुत काम किया. जगह जगह इंडिया में फिरी, सूरत, नवसारी, पुणे, औरंगाबाद, सब जगह बहुत फिरी मैं. अकेले अकेले जाती थी ये लेके, और किसी को पहचान भी नहीं होती थी. वाया 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 सबके साथ बात करते करते पूना में बहुत सारे लोगों को मिली, बहुत अच्छे लोगों को मिली, बहुत लोगों के साथ काम करने का अवसर मिला. विथ एड्स के किड्स के साथ काम किया, ब्लाइंड पीपल के साथ काम किया, बहुत काम किया. देन कोरोना आया, तो भैया आ गया टाइम कि अपना टेक्नोलॉजी को शार्पन करो. तो टेक्नोलॉजी शार्पन कर ली और जूम पे आ गए. तब मनोज जी के वहां से सिनर्जी की. उसके बाद जो एसएसवाई के लोग आते रहे, इतने स्वीट क्राउड, और उनके साथ जब फाइनेंस वर्कशॉप किया और सबके साथ जब हमने देखा कि हर एक के साथ मैंने आकाशिक रिकॉर्ड खोले, तो फाइनेंस वर्कशॉप में ऐसे ऐसी बातें निकली, लाइक कर्सेस होंगे, कभी कभी वुडू होगा, ऐसा कुछ होता है. तो वो तो ऐसे तो नहीं निकलता. तो तब मुझे याद आया कि मुझे वायलेट फ्लेम के बारे में पता है, तो मैं वायलेट फ्लेम करने लगी. सो एवरी मॉर्निंग 7 o'clock को वायलेट फ्लेम क्लास रखती हूँ, जहाँ मैं वायलेट फ्लेम हम लोग करते हैं साथ मिलके for 1 hour, and we burn karma, voodoos and all the blockages. जो हमारी जिंदगी में ब्लॉकेज होता है ना, वो फ्री होता है. ये आध्यात्मिक है इसलिए मैं फ्री रखती हूँ, मैं उसका कोई चार्ज नहीं करती हूँ. सो मॉर्निंग वी मीट एट 6:40, जहाँ पहले हम हमारे फाउंडेशन एनर्जी सेंटर्स को स्ट्रेंथन करते हैं. उसके बाद 7 o'clock वी डू द वायलेट फ्लेम करते हैं. Violet flame say to lot of blockages cleared. Lot of, or we can take a Kavach Kundal also in the violet flame with the ascended masters. तो और ट्विन फ्लेम के बारे में, ये वायलेट फ्लेम एंड ट्विन फ्लेम. तो ट्विन फ्लेम बोलेंगे, ट्विन फ्लेम एंड सोलमेट अलग होते हैं प्लीज. सो इफ आई डू अ क्लास ऑन ट्विन फ्लेम्स एंड सोलमेट्स एंड कार्मिक मैरिज, वो भी है मेरा एक क्लास. एंड देन एवरी इवनिंग एक मेडिटेशन 7:15 को होता ही है मेरा, इन विच वो भी फ्री है. ट्विन हार्ट मेडिटेशन लेती हूँ on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul ka meditation, where we connect with our higher soul and divine spark. आत्मा और परम आत्मा के साथ हम जुड़ते हैं और वो मेडिटेशन करते हैं. और Saturday, Sundays, we meditate upon our chakras and cleanse our chakras. So ये सारा मेरा free side of my service, all free. On Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays, I'm with Sanjeev ji, आपके SSY के. We do open door, open heart together. संजीव जी के साथ ये कोरोना के टाइम में we did lot of kriya together and lot of Gita path together and lot of interaction in our, and उससे open door came out, and ever since that, एक open door, open heart में भी I do lot of participation, and that is also free. And so it is very nice. हम सिखाते तो है, लेकिन जब हम परम परावाणी से सिखाते हैं, परावाणी means we let them take over, the ascended masters take over, and हम एक सिर्फ माध्यम बन जाते हैं, एक चैनल बन जाते हैं. तो उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी और वाइब्रेशन और उसकी बात ही कुछ वाह अलग ही होती है. तो ये सारी चीजें हम अभी कर रहे हैं सब लोग. सो ऑल आई एम इंटरेस्टेड अभी टू टीच इज, और क्योंकि हर एक इंसान समझता है कि भगवान बाहर है. नो डियर वंस, भगवान आपके अंदर है. और कैसे है, तो लेट मी टेल यू. डू आई हैव द टाइम टू टीच फॉर 10 minutes? सो तो ये है परब्रह्मा. सपोज ये परब्रह्मा है, who is द क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, और उनसे बहुत सारे अंश निकले हैं, वो है डिवाइन स्पार्क। और जो डिवाइन स्पार्क, हर एक के पास एक स्पेशल आई एम है, आप हर एक के पास एक डिवाइन स्पार्क है। दिस डिवाइन स्पार्क हैज एक्सटेंडेड इटसेल्फ डाउन, और हम एक एक अंश उनसे आए हैं हम, और हम एक इनकारनेटेड बॉडी में है, इसलिए हमें जीवात्मा बोला जाता है। लेकिन बिटवीन द डिवाइन स्पार्क एंड द जीवात्मा देयर इज द हायर सेल्फ। हायर सेल्फ मतलब हमारा हाईएस्ट कॉन्शियसनेस, जो हमें सही गलत की बात सिखाता है। तो ये जो डिवाइन स्पार्क है, उनकी जो स्पार्क है, स्पार्क को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं मुझे मालूम नहीं, हम ज्योति बताएंगे। तो जो ज्योति है उनकी तीन हिस्सों में डिवाइड होती है वो ज्योति, और वो हमारे हार्ट में, इट इज देयर इन आवर हार्ट। द येलो फ्लेम जो होती है, ये येलो फ्लेम होती है, वो विजडम की होती है, और उसके राइट हैंड साइड पे एक पिंक फ्लेम है, वो लव की होती है, और इसके लेफ्ट में एक फ्लेम है इंडिगो ब्लू इन कलर, विच इज पावर। तो वो पावर की होती है। सो दीज आर द थ्री फ्लेम्स, हम सबके पास है। तो एक इतना सिंपल, सुबह में 3 मिनट वो ज्वाइन हो गया, उसके बाद all we have to do is, I can lead you into a powerful meditation, but if you don't have time, तो फिर सिर्फ हमें ये 3 ज्योतियों में उंगली डालनी है, एंड सिर्फ ऐसे हाथ ऊपर ले जाके बोलना है, I am one with my higher self and divine spark. और उससे when we connect with the divine spark, then you can connect with your Jesus, Mary, Krishna, Buddha, कोई भी. But it is, you have to go through your highest consciousness and divine spark. So the connection is very deep and strong. और तब हमारे बीच में और हमारे हायर सेल्फ के बीच में एक strong bridge of light होती है. So what we do is, we just put your 3 fingers in your 3 flames and say, I connect with my higher self, I connect with my divine spark. और ऊपर से डिवाइन स्पार्क से ज्योति लाके फिर से इस 3 ज्योति को प्रज्वलित करके, यू इमेजिन कि ये येलो बहुत ब्राइट हो गई, पिंक ब्राइट हो गई विद लव, एंड ये इंडिगो ब्लू वाली भी बहुत ब्राइट होगी, एंड अगेन यू गो and you do this like 3 times, and when you do it 3 times, and I tell you in the whole day also, 2 मिनट जस्ट आप लोग ग्रेटिट्यूड करते हैं ना, वही टाइम पे ऐसे कनेक्शन कर दीजिए, देखिए आप, यू विल फील सो कनेक्टेड, और आपके अंदर इतनी लाइट आ जाएगी, यू नो, सामने वाला भी बोलेगा नहीं वाओ यू आर ग्लोइंग सो मच, तो आप उनको भी सिखा दीजिए, ये देखो बहुत भैया बहुत सिंपल है, ये कुछ ज्यादा काम नहीं है इसमें, बहुत टाइम नहीं लगाना है, ये इंस्टेंट कॉफी के माफी के जस्ट ऐसे करना है, और हर एक को ये सिखाइए, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है सिखाना. It is either we can impact the other people or other people can impact us. तो जितना हम अच्छी बातें सिखाएं लोगों को और सिखाते रहे, especially आध्यात्म की बातें, तो वो बहुत अच्छा होता है. But otherwise, if you are really stuck in life and you are looking out for answers, please come, practice with us. Please be with us. We will guide you. But please don't do anything silly and stupid and end your life, please. Just be there with us. Life is so beautiful. बहुत अच्छा है. Just enjoy life, celebrate life. And love is so much beautiful. Just spread it. The time which we are in, and what the ascended masters are saying is this, that for each one of us there is a plan, and each one of us are here actually to increase the energy and the frequency of Mother Earth. And if the planet frequency increases and the planet goes to a different dimension, we too will progress. So it is our duty to first bless Mother Earth and do things for Mother Earth, either physically or in the blessing form, or in any which ways, but we must contribute to Mother Earth. That is the main thing. Secondly, what the Ascended Masters are saying all the time is that we need to communicate and learn soul communication and take deep guidance because, as you said, everything is permittable combination. It can be that two people are wet, but one is wet because somebody has put some holika water on them, and some person is wet because he got wet in the rain. So the reasons could be very different, and for every person there is a permittable combination. Though all roads lead to Rome, I would say that. But would you not like to take the shortest cut and the fastest road which is best for you? And for that, it's very important that we daily connect with our guides and do soul communication. As we do soul communication, we sort of weed out all the unnecessary actions in life. So that is very important. The third thing is, I would say, is if you are really running into a blockage into your life and you are looking out for a solution, there's nothing like a solution. Believe me. Instead, look for the root cause for that blockage, which is karma. Why this happened? Get your Akashic record books opened. And once you get them opened, then do the practices which the heaven will tell you to do. And once you do that, there is transformation. I can name so many people from SSY, but I would not like to take names. In this last retreat, one of my students had come and she said, I met Master 2 years back and I was in such deep depression, she said. And Master helped me so much. Today I'm very happy. But it's not Master who is helping. It is the Ascended Masters through me. I'm just a channel. And she extended her hand out and she got the help. And because she got the help, today she is transformed. Things may have not changed for her, but she has learned the higher way of being that is happy and to celebrate each moment of life. And naturally, it comes naturally from within. And there was a couple sitting there, and that couple said, You are so lucky, Jyoti. We had a son who committed suicide because the son was in depression. That is why I'm telling you, please, if you need help, please don't hesitate. Please call. Just call. And we are here to support you. I don't
And
know how I came into SSY and what is the divine design, but it seems now that SSY is my soul family.
I tell one of the best questions I have got in my life, rather for people to introspect, is if they can ask the question why for everything, why. That why question is a beautiful question if we are open, and again, if we are open to receive the messages. We ask the question why. If I want a lot of money. Okay, why? Oh, I want to get married. Why? Or I want to have a child. Why? I don't want to get married. Why? I mean, everything. If we question why, we with the context obviously of I am responsible, which we learn in SSY, that with that you add the why, you get so many answers. Not that you will get the perfect answer, but keep on questioning yourself why, and then take the guidance of people like you or anyone who they feel is evolved, and that evolved person will just guide them. I mean, it is there right in front of us. If we question ourselves why, because I am responsible. If I have created this in my life, then why? That why we don't question, and because we don't question why, then we start blaming. We tend to blame others in thoughts, words, or even in action. So anything you can add on to that?
Yeah, that's very true because truth has many layers. Many layers of truth are there. So I can share one Akashic record reading. One lady came to me and said, "Oh, my husband is in love with somebody else and now wants to leave me. For 7 to 8 years, we went around and we were so much in love and nothing happened. The moment I got married, and puss, everything went away." I said, "Yes, baby, I know that." And then she said, "And now he wants to leave me. And why is that? That before marriage we were so close, so bonded, and just after marriage we are like this. Why?" And I said, okay, let me see. I'll access the record. So I accessed the record, and the heavens told me. So that's one layer of truth, or the first layer of truth. In your previous birth, that your husband was married, and he was in love with another lady after marriage. So his wife, he cheated on his wife, and his wife cursed him that you will never be happy in your marriage. So now he's married to you. So then after that I said, oh, so now after marriage, that is why the curse worked on you. I said, so that is why. So see, that time also he was like that, and in this word also sudra nahi hai banda karke. So I said, yeah, that's first level of truth. Yes, she said, yes, so true. But then why मेरे साथ क्यों हो रहा है ये? उसका fault ना, उसका fault. I said, yeah, you're right. I'll ask God. I again went into a trance. Yes, dear God. So what is her fault? Like, this man did this and the curse came now. Why? She is the victim of the curse. Because the person her husband was in love with in the previous birth was she. वो गर्लफ्रेंड थी वो टाइम पे. अरे यार तू गर्लफ्रेंड थी इसलिए सेकंड लेवल ऑफ ट्रू. मैं को लेट मी फाइंड आउट. तो अभी की जो गर्लफ्रेंड है वो वाइफ थी क्या? You see, and I found out, and the Abhi jo girlfriend, Abhi for whom she was going to leave the wife, was the previous birth's wife. And now what? See, that previous birth wife has given the curse. So when she will marry him, the curse is going to act on her only. See how things come back to you. So there are many layers of truth. Believe me, there are many layers of truth.
It's a beautiful, beautiful example you gave.
The journey is so beautiful. There was one, another story. I've got so many stories, but I think I'll stop here.
You tell me. I heard one similar story which Deepak Chopra has written about this only. That the child suicides and he kills himself at the age of 18. 18 years, child shoots himself, and they say, why? How come he shot himself? I mean, what? He was such a beautiful child, and then they took out again went back to the Akashic records and found out that previous birth something happened, and this they're very nice. I have compiled these stories, so you are actually going through this on a day-to-day level. So you can also share something on previous birth, and a lot of people believe and a lot of people disbelieve and a lot of people again neutral on this aspect, previous birth, next birth. What do you have to say on that?
I believe in previous birth because I have seen my previous births, and I've experienced a lot on that, so I believe in it. But I mean, each to their own, and I honor everyone. But because I'm doing the Akashic record readings, I mean, day by day, how karma works, how previous birth is, how we can free ourselves from all these things immediately, how we can burn it, and how we can really be come into the pure state which we really are. It's not so difficult, believe me. Once you get into it, it's not so difficult.
Few years back, Master, I would also say that I was in the neutral, like either you believe or you disbelieve or be in neutral. I was in the neutral state. But after meeting you and accessing and speaking to Guruji on a regular level and getting the access, one of the things which has helped me, I just want to share with you or everyone, is whenever I get something, these messages, I tell them you write down the date and time, date, this time, and this message you got, and just leave it. Okay. Because there's always a question, is it imagination Is it a real thing? Is it? I said, you just, like you said, you just keep on practicing. And that's what I continuously do. I've created one book called Abundance Book, Samruddhi. So it's divided into health, wealth, relationships, time, and other any new learning. So what I do is, whenever I get these flows, which happens very regularly after COVID time because of every day meditating at 6:30 to 7 o'clock morning, no matter what. I've not missed a single day. And same time, same place, same thing, everything. And then after the meditation, SSY meditation, you just allow yourself to flow. So in that time, whenever you get, I write down the date and time when I got these messages. And I refer back to it after 3 months, 6 months. I would say 80% of them are right on the dot, And the 20% which is not there, I don't bother because I don't have to put my mind, it's beyond me. Someday I will know. So that belief and that conviction practice, like rebirth or something, it's not a rebirth. I just know it is so because what we learned in SSY is I am responsible, and now I can actually connect so many dots of my life in that context. That okay, this has happened because this happened, this happened, this happened. I can go back. I'm telling everyone through this DYL series, just practice and you'll get it. So you can share something on this birth and rebirth and whatever your journey on that is.
One small incident, like I was doing one webcast one day, and I was like inclined and looking at that webcast because it was being webcasted from Canada. Their time in the night is our time was in the morning, late afternoon or something. And suddenly I'm seeing takadak, 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 one soul coming on the, and my third eye is sometimes is very, very, very powerful. So coming on the horse. I'm saying, who's this coming? And itna big soul on the horse. Arey, this is Shivaji Maharaj. I said, Arey, Shivaji Maharaj, what are you doing here? So he said, I've come to meet my mother. So who's your mother? You. Hey, me, Jija. I was so scared. I didn't know. Am I Jija? I didn't know that. But, the connection with Pune, and I would go there and serve them so much, then I could connect the dots. Yes, it can be a possibility. That we have been veiled and implants have been put into us so that we don't remember certain things. But like there have been so many of my births which have been revealed to me, and there is there's no doubt that there is a previous birth. There is no doubt about that. However, let me put it, there are certain souls who come directly from different stars to just help us, and they don't have karma prints. That is also a possibility. So they have come for the first time only to help us. So, and they have different implants over here, and they are not from our galaxy and universe, but they've come from a higher galaxy and universe or a different star to help us, and they don't have karma prints. So that is also a possibility. Okay. Yes, and there was a question about twin flame, which said, can the twin flames be of the same gender? Yes, they can be. Yes, the answer to that is yes.
So मास्टर जेनिफर जी, आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क दैट कि अभी जैसे हमने टॉपिक बात की, तो ऐसे कोई सोल के साथ आपका कनेक्शन हुआ है कि उसका कर्मा, बैक साइड कर्मा कुछ भी नहीं है, ही कम जस्ट फॉर लाइक स्पेशल पर्पस, ऐसे कोई कनेक्शन
हुआ है, but I will not name.
हाँ, no problem.
हुआ है. See, this is a difficult time. देखो, समझने की कोशिश कीजिए कि हर एक युग के बीच में there's an interim period. एक पीरियड होता है जहां हम वो युग से इस युग में ट्रांसफॉर्म होना चाहते हैं. अभी कलयुग छूट गया भैया, सतयुग में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं, तो हम कैसे है वो इन बिटवीन पीरियड में है, जहां एक पाँव यहाँ है, एक पाँव यहाँ है. सो इट्स अ इंटेंस प्यूरिफिकेशन हो रहा है. इंटेंस प्यूरिफिकेशन के पीरियड में देयर आर मेनी सोल्स एंड मेनी असेंडेड मास्टर्स आए हैं इस धरती पे हमें अपलिफ्ट करने के लिए. ओके, तो ये बहुत Aliens Amongst Us, अगर आपने रूथ मॉन्टगोमरी की अगर पढ़ी है, बहुत साल पहले उसने लिखी थी, वो मैंने पढ़ी थी. But it's, many aliens have come down. Many people have come in the form of human beings. Some souls have come in the form of human beings, but actually they are from higher stars with higher capacity, higher faculties with them to help us go through this rough patch in life. Yeah. तो मिले हैं ऐसे लोगों को, बहुत मिले. And some of them are within you only, in your SSY, believe me. तो ये एक बात है कि because of Akashic record reading, मैं बहुत SSY के सब सदस्यों के साथ बहुत close रही हूँ. Because of this reading and helping and all that. So the bonding has been very close with each and every student here, and I hope to bond with all of you too. Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you. जब future हम depict करते हैं ना, the future is built that there are possible windows opening. Nothing is cast in stone. तो हम ये उसका परिवर्तन कर सकते हैं with prayers and chanting and blessing. वो ट्रांसफॉर्म हो सकता है फ्यूचर. सो पॉसिबल विंडोज ओपन कि ये हो सकता है या वो हो सकता है, ये हो सकता है. सो वी सी द मोस्ट पॉसिबल विंडो एंड वी टेल यू कि ये हो सकता है. बट समटाइम्स थिंग्स चेंज बिकॉज कर्मा चेंजेस.
And we can change
So
it out.
that one point you should remember. अरे उसने तो ये बोला था लेकिन ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं हुआ. अरे बाबा, कुछ ना कुछ तो चेंज हो गया. So the possible window has shut down, another window has opened for you according to the karma which has happened in the in between period. Okay.
Guruji has given one talk called "Are you free or are you karma bound?" You know, that's
Yeah.
and he gives that explanation that if everything is destined, then what is the use of human life? You know,
Yeah, that's true.
the whole
That's
game
true.
the whole game starts is yes, we are born with certain genes, certain karma, certain this thing, but we have every moment we have the possibility to change or transform it. And
Yes.
what is inward development, that is what is adhyatmic, that is what is spirituality, and that is what is the fun of life is. You know, it was destined this way. When you read all the stories of the scriptures, it's destined this way, and then they'll have a twist, and then they will change, and they'll change because the purity within. You know, how pure is our thoughts? Are we complaining or are we in gratitude? Are we cursing or are we in thankfulness? Are we putting down people or are we in judgment or non-judgment? You know, are we doubting or no doubts? This continuously is happening 24/7, every second it's happening. So the more aware we are about our thoughts, feelings, words, actions, everything, I give this definition: happiness, your happiness or our happiness is directly proportional to the awareness which we are in.
So true.
So the more aware, then if you are aware that I am that, or I am zero, I am nothing, then there is no problem. We had a talk with Guruji 2 days back, one of his talk, that there are no problems in life. Only we have to go beyond the problem, so there's no problem. If we get identified, then there's a problem. So you get identified to anything. So nowadays, I mean, last few months, I'm just going through a beautiful phase, flow. You can, it's like I'm just the witness, doing everything every day, 100%, and I sleep like a log because allow things to happen. So Kapila, will have your question and then take other people's question. Otherwise, I'll
My
go on.
question has already been answered by Master Jennifer, that I planned for something else for 2022 and something just the opposite has happened, and Manoj ji knows about it. So I was trying to find out the answer ki why this has happened. Now I have changed my direction, but it was a complete 360-degree turn for me within last 2.5 months. And I shared this with you also, Master Jennifer. I think this has actually happened with me. Something changed in between and I just shifted.
Yeah.
And हमारी सारी प्रिडिक्शन मनोज जी करते हैं. कपिला, लेट गो करो, फॉरगिवनेस करो, ग्रैटिट्यूड करो, ये सब से हम लोग we attract what we want in life. Okay,
और
180-degree turn hua hai, not 360.
yeah.
I agree to that. Thank you. And there are so many questions, Master Jennifer, for you.
But
Very
before you go for any other questions, there's one more thing I want to tell is, हम लोग बहुत मुखौटा पहनते हैं, we wear a mask, ये वाला नहीं है, कोरोना वाला नहीं, ऐसा for other people. But one thing is you have to be very truthful to your own self.
Absolutely.
The day you start lying to yourself, you are cut off from your higher connections. So ये आप बहुत अपने आप को इंट्रोस्पेक्शन जो होता है ना, इस बारीकी से कीजिए, अपने आप को प्रॉपरली कीजिए, and you'll come to know. And then उसके बाद उसमें गिल्ट में नहीं अटकना है. Just see what measures you can take on it and move on, because even any negative emotion is ego of a spiritual ego only, because it takes you in separation. It doesn't take you towards love, light and awareness. So anything which takes you away from love, light and awareness is ego. Any separation is ego. Understand that. And anything which joins you with the love, light and awareness and enlightens your heart, gives you a deeper understanding, that
Absolutely.
is
No,
oneness.
I say you have to be so truthful,
So truthful.
because when you are truthful, then it shakes. Like whenever I tell them to do this exercise, why? I said, are you sweating? Then you are true. Because it hurts the ego. Like it hurts.
Yes.
That, my God, I am like this. Hurry, you are like this. Now agree, and then you'll get the answer to the next one. So that truthfulness, we call it satya. Manasa vacha kaya. Be truthful, and you'll get it. I call it like be nude in front of your own self. You must have the
True.
courage to remove your clothes, not outside clothes, but the inner clothes, and then you will get the answers. It's all there.
There are two types of dark soul. One is the dark army and one is the light army, which the divine has. The dark army is basically to sort of teach us lessons, and once you've learned your lessons, we move forward. And the light army is there to heal us and support us on a soul journey. So that dark army, if that is there, that is under the command of divine, like Shiva has Kali and all the other gods and goddesses. You must have read all the Shiva stories and all that. Other dark souls who have forgotten the power of love, and when they have been badly, say suppose somebody is murdered badly or something like that, and their family has destroyed, so that soul sort of does not want to go towards light but wants to sort of teach a lesson to the other soul. So when you want to teach a lesson and take revenge and all, that is like a dark soul. Your past karma, like I suppose if you have harmed people in the past life and they are waiting for you to catch you properly. I've had one experience like that, believe me. So yeah, do not ever interact with the dark soul. No soul communication with the dark soul. So don't go into why, when, how. No, man. Just don't interact at all with them. Just start chanting and connect with your higher self and increase the divine spark in you, and the darkness will vanish like this. Anyways, just now the earth magnetic field has been so arranged that darkness will lesser survive. It cannot survive anymore. So we are more going towards light. The earth is moving more towards the galactic center, where it is in the center of the galactic center, the central sun, LC1, and the great Sirius. So we are in that field where there's so much light, and with this light, no darkness can really survive. So
Beautiful.
we will go through a lot of purification because of that. We will have solar storms and many things. But the ascended masters and the Maharishis are really putting their energies on this Mother Earth to see that war can be avoided, to see that all these things can be avoided. and we are not harmed so much. Do you know one more thing? That your Guruji says that if there is a war in China, you are responsible. But logically, it doesn't fit in your head how I am responsible. But spiritually, let me tell you that this divine spark, which is the white light circle, has the yin and the yang, the Shiva and the Shakti. And the part of those both come down. So as long as that is the actual marriage in heaven, and that is the twin flames together. So as long as they are together and they were in balance, the earth was in balance. But the moment the ego stepped in and they went apart because of their ego, they got disconnected with the higher selves, and so they also went apart, and karmic marriages started. And that is how all the discord started in the earth, on earth, because the balance was lost between the yin and the yang. The time has now come for all twin flames to get together and serve together. And the best thing is you have to serve together. Don't get into a romantic sort of a yay with that twin flame, okay? It's to serve together, okay? So that is very, very important. So please, I also am doing this course on twin flames. So if you all can really do that course, please do it. It will help you all. At this moment, there are 1,44,000 white light workers on Mother Earth, and some of them are all of you. Believe me, with the amount of amazing work you all are doing and guiding and supporting silently. Wonderful. Give yourself a big clap. And don't stop the work, please. Yes. Any other question?
Master, you have been saying a lot of means people are there from the other earth, other stars also.
Yes,
So,
yes.
जैसे Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, and Mahatma Gandhi ji, Swami Vivekananda, are they also part
So
of them?
they say that Mahatma Gandhi was a walk-in. So actually जो करमचंद मोहनचंद करमचंद गांधी था उसका soul निकल गया था. That's what I've read. I'm not on a soul communication on it. And उसके जगह पे एक walk-in आया था. And that walk-in from the other planet had helped us, win this war. Yes.
Okay.
So that's
वो
what I've
Swami
read.
Vivekananda. Okay.
Swami
And Lord
Vivekananda, it could be. It could be yes and it could be no. We don't know. We have to do soul communication and find out. So are not actually done. So actually in soul communication, we don't open any other people's record until they ask us to do it. You know that meaning, right? Yeah. But it could be a possibility. I mean, there is a possibility. Yeah. Anybody else?
Lord
Yes.
Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, they are like हम लोग जो भगवान की तरह पूजते हैं.
Yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah,
they
of course. Of course. Of course, they are from a higher universe, come down to help us. I told you that God is dynamic. He's not static. He goes on creating, right? Yeah.
Pavitra has asked one question long time back that he gets confused with the spirituality. What is spirituality in your understanding? I think that this is the topic which confuses a
ये
lot.
बहुत सिंपल है. स्पिरिचुअलिटी मीन्स ये जीव आत्मा को अपनी आत्मा और परमात्मा तत्व से जब हम जोड़ते हैं वो स्पिरिचुअलिटी है. उनके 3 लेयर्स है. एक तो हम पढ़ के सुनते हैं हाँ ऐसा जीवात्मा को ऐसा जोड़ना चाहिए. दैट इज द फर्स्ट लेयर. द सेकंड लेयर इज व्हेन वी experience out of body experiences hote hai. We travel in our light body and go fast, and so that's the second experience, second layer of oneness we have with our higher soul and divine spark. The third layer is when we actually feel the higher self with us all the time. We are in awareness all the time, 24/7. And tab hame really we experience oneness with the higher self in everything. And last is when in everyone you see God. In every person you see, oh my God, this is Lord Krishna. Manoj ji mein to Lord Krishna dikhte hai. Arey Vijay ji mein to mujhe Rama dikhte hai. Arey Kapila to meri Saraswati hai. Like you seeing God in everyone. And that divine spark when you see in everyone. And that is the real true oneness and the highest level of oneness, and that is only what is spiritual. But actually, simple is I am that. Instantly, I am that. So you recognize it, but to live that I am that, and to respond in that way to every situation in your life, like that. Or in any difficult situation, bring that to this. Like Sanjeev ji teaches. He is amazing, I tell you. You all must really start attending Open Door, Open Heart. He is really flowing well these days. So, and you all will really gather a lot with him. So I am that. He's devised some Insta meditation. Bring that to this. And we have tried this. And I've tried this on my health also. Okay, so I had body pain with that corona injection. And I said, okay, I'm bringing that to this. And I did it for like 2 minutes. And like 5% of my pain went away. Physical pain went away. And I said, I'm bringing that to this. And what is that? That is my higher self. My own I am. My own divine spark. My own Christ self. And you are divine. You are God. Why do you all go on searching out? You are God yourself. Aham Brahmasmi. Okay?
That's so
So
beautiful.
do not complicate yourself, please. You're no less than anybody. We all are one. We all have the same potential. All we need to do is join hearts and souls together and be in oneness.
We said that we are the God. God is within us. Then I found it a little bit, controversial on my perspective, because we are trying to connect with the higher authority, as you said. So the higher authority isn't it God?
Let me tell you, there are levels of consciousness. There
Okay.
are levels of consciousness. Most of the humanity is in the two lower chakras. Very little percentage is on the third level. And it is the heart chakra when we are operating out of that level of consciousness, it is at that time we are supposed to be the first level of enlightenment. So we are God, but kya proportion mein? How much proportion of the I am higher level is there with you? And how much proportion have you let the ego come in you? So every time you are choosing love, and every time you are choosing what God would want you to do through guidance, you are taking one step towards light, more, a higher light. You are that. So first you operate, you are that. अभी ऐसे तो नहीं बोल सकते ना भैया मैं तो गॉड हूँ मैं बिल नहीं पे करूंगा आपका खाना खा के वैसे भी तो नहीं हो सकता ना so ये सब सारे controversies the thing is there are two I am the main I am is the I am that the higher self और एक है उनका अंश जो जीवात्मा इस कार्नल फॉर्म में आया है लेकिन वो लोअर के डिजायर्स वासना को क्या बोलते हैं डिजायर्स अपने वो लोअर डिजायर्स में फंस चुका है बट द मोमेंट वी गो हायर देन दैट उससे परे जाते हैं और वी चूज अ हायर थिंग जब हम हमारे में बहुत शक्ति होती है सपोज मेरे पास प्रेयर का पावर बहुत है फिर भी मैं सामने वाले को मारती नहीं हूँ क्योंकि आउट ऑफ ईगो नहीं मारती हूँ आउट ऑफ लव आई चूज लव तो वो शक्ति जब हम में आती है ना तो हमें हायर लाइट मिलती है हायर पावर्स मिलते हैं हमारे में हमारे इम्प्लांट्स भी हुए होते हैं there are many implants put in us at the time of birth according to your karma to learn certain lessons जैसे हम एक एक lessons जब सीख लेते हैं ना वो implants निकाल दिया जाता है and we are ready to take in more love and light within us because the more the power we should be able to use the power not destroy people with that power
Yes.
It's been an amazing session, and there was something there was a like a event in the family, like a death in the family. I wasn't going to attend, but Claire called, and I'm so happy. Thank you, Claire, if you're here, that you called, because I mean I feel thank you, Manoj, thank you, Master, because Master Jennifer, really I feel I'm at the right place at the right time. This is something I'm really on my soul journey, and I'm going to connect with you, and I feel this is something I have to attend today. It's just, I'm really, I'm like, my words are just now coming now. But and this twin flame that you talked about, I've been thinking about it for so long. I've been trying to find people. I've been reading up. I wasn't getting the answers. You just talked about it. I think this is a message. It was just I was supposed to listen to you. I was supposed to attend this session, and I really believe that that there's something happening. I don't understand what it is. I'm looking for answers, and I feel very blessed. So my next question was also on the twin flame, because I feel, how do we know that we met one, and why do we need
So
them?
that's
What
why I'm telling you, I am so very welcome to do soul communication with me, the class. So
I'll
whoever
connect.
wants to connect on to me, please connect to me and I'll get a class done. Two classes. One is achieving oneness to your higher self. One is soul communication. Soul communication is a very good class. I'm telling you, most of my students have really soared high with that. Because the wisdom the soul world pours to you, and it is the wisdom and the frequency. If you're continuously on one frequency and you're connecting with a higher saint on a higher frequency every day, going to that frequency, one day you start vibrating at that frequency. You see? And imagine when you are guiding others, especially when you are in the position to guide others, you are connecting and then you are talking and guiding others from that frequency. Imagine the amount of blessings you get from heaven, the punya sanjay. So it was
So am
amazing to be with all of you. I wish all of us can really connect more deeply. I
wonderful.
encourage all of you to call me. Okay?